Now, I know I look 18, and I'll be honest, I kind of wish I was, but currently at least, I am only 15. You might ask why I want to be 18. Why do you want to be older than you actually are? Because surely that's not good. In my opinion, I think that when I'm older, I will be more free. Free to live my life the way I want to, on my terms, in my own game. This video is my North Star, you could say. It's my current idea of how I will want to live my life in the future, where I want to live my life in the future, and why I want to live my life in the future. Oh, and I'll bring you along for the ride as well, don't worry. What's cooking? As you can tell from the thumbnail, I really want to live in, out of all places, New Zealand. If you don't know where New Zealand is, you're an idiot. But don't worry, because I'll tell you where it is right now. It's pretty much the opposite of where you live right now. Kinda. It's in the southern hemisphere, right next to Australia, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. You might ask, why do you want to live in New Zealand? They have a completely different time zone to us. You'll be out of contact with all of your friends. And to that I say, yeah, that's kind of true. But with the wonders of social media nowadays, I genuinely reckon that I could feasibly live in New Zealand and still stay in contact with the friends I want to stay in contact with. In my opinion, New Zealand is just a nicer place than the UK. The way I see it, the environment's a lot nicer, and, at least for me, I can go swimming in the sea. I'm actually a swimmer, even if you've never heard about it on this channel. In the sea you can do so much, and something which I really want to learn is spearfishing at someday. And I think that New Zealand would be perfect for that. What's more, I just think New Zealand's more interesting than here. From New Zealand I could explore Australia, and even from there I could explore other places such as Indonesia and Southeast Asia. Perhaps even places like Japan. And that's where I want to live. New Zealand. But, as the thumbnail says, how the hell am I getting to New Zealand? The flight alone is like $2,000 if you're going in a nice plane. I need that money, and in reality, I'm gonna need a job or some sort of life. This is basically why I'm uploading this video. Because I, personally, would really like to make it on YouTube. I know it'd be really difficult, and I know that it might not happen, but I believe that with enough dedication, I could probably do it. I think that I kind of have the personality for it. I don't know, I might come across quite bland in these videos, which is why I want to try and make some more progression style videos, but that's besides the point. I would like to be a YouTuber. Not another content creator, because in my opinion, I think that YouTube is probably the best platform for content nowadays, because just everything else is complete brain rot, and YouTube offers a window into someone's actual life, something more interesting and in reality more detailed. And I don't want to just be a YouTuber. I'll outline this in a video soon, but I really want to do everything. I mean like almost everything, and I know it's almost impossible, but it means that I want to be something else. I don't just want to be a YouTuber. Who the hell is singing? Can you hear that? I'm gonna close my window. Anyway, where was I? Entrepreneur, yeah. So, I wouldn't just want to be a content creator, I'd also want to be like a business kind of guy, you know? Ali Abdaal, what's his name? Stephen Bartlett, that's the guy. Cool entrepreneur, wacky. And specifically, there's a YouTuber who I really want to be like. And that is a climbing YouTuber. His name is Magnus Mitbo. I think this guy is literally the coolest person on planet Earth. He can climb like 8C plus. And he's a really nice guy. He makes vlogs on a second channel, which I think are really authentic and so many more YouTubers should start doing. He's also just cool, and he owns a business called Rune, which make clothing, which I really want, but I'm broke, so I can't get anything. And so yeah, Magnus is cool. I want to be kind of like him. There are some other YouTubers I want to be like I did a thing, Ali Abdal, Sticks, but I'm getting off track. And the last thing I want to be is a conservationist. Because, again, doesn't show it from the videos, and I'm not quite sure how I can make it show in videos. But I love nature. I mean, I need to go outside and record because, geez, it's so beautiful out there at the moment, and I'm really, really into animals. Not like that. Not like that. I really love animals, and I can't wait to see them for myself out of zoos and natural history museums. I want to help them survive. And so I think that in a way New Zealand's going to be a very nice place for that as well. So now that's where I want to live. The last thing is how. How do I want to be when I grow up? This is not something which many people will probably talk about. But I think in a way it's kind of the most important thing. Because you see, when you're older, you're not just going to be a business owner. You're not just going to be a important asset for your company. You're not just going to be a person, you're going to be yourself. You're going to be a unique individual in the world. And for me, I want to be someone interesting. I want to be someone cool. And for that, I'll basically say that I want to be like Kelsier. If you don't know who this guy is, he's from a book series called Mistborn. And he's basically just an all-round really cool guy. He's insanely skilled with his powers, and he just seems really nice. He's a kind of foolhardy, really nice to get along with kind of person. And that's who I try to be. Again, it probably isn't seen in videos because I'm talking to a camera and I don't have really much audience interaction. I wish there was a way which I could like improve that. I'm considering maybe streaming would be nice, but even then content creation in itself is a vast field. And I think that perhaps I could even carve my own niche in that. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. What I want to say is that I want to be cool. It sounds dumb, but it's true. I want to be cool. I want to be inspirational, and I just want to be. I want to be so much more than so many people are in today's world. I want to be a mover for change. I want to be someone important. I want to have a voice in this world, and I understand that that's nigh on impossible. But if you aim for the stars, it can't be too bad to land on the moon, right? Unfortunately, it's kind of difficult to get to all these places. New Zealand, being like Kelsier, being a proper YouTuber, business owner, conservationist. For all of this, there are so many things I need. I need time, I need commitment, I need money, I need friends. And I personally think that the best investment for me to do that with is YouTube. I really want to step up making videos because I really want to be a good YouTuber. And I know that my first videos will be trash. I know that this video is probably going to be trash. But I want to make it interesting. I want to do this. And so that's what I'm going to do. This is a follow-on from my previous video, which I believe was called It's Time to Start or something. But basically the theme is I want to embark. I want to really become someone interesting. I want to not be one of the, not even hustle culture nowadays, it's just the self-improvement dude. Like, so many of those YouTubers exist now. I really don't want to be like them. And that's why I'm trying to shift up my content a little bit, because I think that my previous few videos were quite on that sort of line, if you know what I mean. But also I don't want to be as, like, not exactly soft, because I wouldn't say it's softness, but more, I want to be more into, I don't know, I don't want to be like Ali Abdal. I think he's really cool, but I don't want to be the same guy, you know? And yeah, this video is just going to be a train wreck. I doubt anyone's going to see it, but if you do, I hope you will have enjoyed it. And obviously it's maybe a dumb thing putting this at the end, but I want to say you, yes, you watching this video, I think you should try doing something similar to this. Sit down and just think about where you want to live, what you want to do when you live. It can be far in the future. If you're 16, it can be when you're like 40. the perfect, the optimal path, and just figure it out. Just see what you want to do, where your perfect self would be in the future. And then, well, it's what I'm doing. I think that you should then just get started. Instead of waiting around and contemplating, oh, I'm never going to get here, at least try. That's what I'm doing, at least. And I'm going to keep trying at least until the end of the year. But yeah. Basically, do a little bit of journaling. Think about where you want to be in the future. It will really help you. It's really helped me, even if it doesn't look like it, even if my content's still terrible. Jeez. But yeah, this has been... yeah, so this has been my little debrief, if you want to say, on what I want to be when I grow up. My overall ambition in my life. The optimal New Zealand path, the bullseye, if I throw a dart, it'll hit the middle, and that's exactly where I want to go. I hope you at least took something away from it, and even if you didn't, I hope that you at least found something out about me. Because I think that, why not?